YouTube, what's the deal? It's your boy Prince Lucky. You watch Cruise with Prince. If you're brand new to the channel right now, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications for every time I drop. You'll be the first ones to get it. Smash that like button, comment some cruise tips I can help you out with in the future. We want to make sure everybody has the best cruise, the best flight, the best vacation they can possibly have. Stop watching my motherfucking videos and not subscribing, and I'm back with the Don. You understand what I'm telling you? The Don of motherfucking Medellin, Colombia, passport dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man is in the motherfucking house. Y'all always. What's up with you? How you feeling? You good?
It's your boy Passport Dog here. You already know Medellin, Colombia. Book a tour if you out here.
Yeah.
Fuck with me. Hit me up on Instagram, Passport Dog, B-O-G.
Yeah.
Hit me up, book a tour. Let's get a drink. Let's fuck these hoes. You already know.
Yeah, y'all already know. My man is like the ringleader of Colombia. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, and y'all see me with him all the time, but this is the first time we sitting down and having a conversation about Medellin, about Colombia, all the places in Colombia, just different locations through South America, you know what I'm saying, that my man got a lot of experience with. As y'all know, I came out here to get my teeth done, and before I came out here, I was just searching like through Medellin, and I started seeing my man all through YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I hit him up. He responded real quick, you know what I'm saying, no hesitation. I booked the tour with him. He took me all through Medellin, showed me all the spots, you know what I'm saying? So trust me when I tell you, if you come into Colombia, you come into Medellin, you unsure about, you know, the politics on what go on out here and everything like that, fuck with my man, book a tour. He gonna put you in the places that you need to be at, ride with you the whole time. You know, if your Spanish ain't to par or you don't know Spanish, excellent guy to guide you through this, you know what I'm saying, and get you where you need to be at. You know, and I can't stop coming here. This is my 6th, 7th time. I have a blast every time, and today marks a year since I came to Colombia. And I've been to Colombia six, 7 times in 1 year. You understand what I'm telling you? I come out here to get my teeth clean, but that's just the excuse to get out here, because when I get out here, you know, I kick it with my dog, you know, I soak up the culture. He showed me a lot of things that I ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying? El Centro, I always, the Poblado, you know what I'm saying? Lleras, all kind of different things, you know what I'm saying? And Comuna 13, you know, I have a good time every time I'm here, and I want y'all to enjoy this interview because my man got a lot of game, and he about to spit a lot of game to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So don't go nowhere, you don't want to miss this, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Passport, it's your boy Prince Lucky. Let's get it, you know what I'm saying? So, Passport, my dog, where you really from?
Born in Florida, my whole family Haitian.
Okay.
First generation American.
Mm-hmm.
Spent about half of my life in Florida. Then I moved to Indianapolis, Indiana, where I went to like middle school, high school, college.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then I studied Indiana State University. Then I transferred, went to Purdue University. Mm-hmm. Dropped out, and I was really, actually I didn't drop out of school because I actually failed. I was doing computer science, and I hired somebody to do my final project in the class. It was a weather app, and he turned it in late. And because the final project, you get an F in the final project, it's like 30% of the grade. So I got under a 2.0, and because I got under a 2.0 GPA, I had to sit out for 1 semester. But that me sitting out that 1 semester was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I was in school since birth. You know, I'm in school since 1st grade, 5th grade, middle school, high school. I went straight from high school to college. And this break, this 1 semester break that I had to take off, was like the first time in my life, like I had, like, all of a sudden I just had so much free time. Like I was just in school, working, studying. Next thing you know, yeah, I got all this free time. And during this time, I'm like, man, I got kicked out for a semester. My mom grilling me, how could you do this? So I'm just like, oh, let me take this time to work. I'm gonna work a couple jobs, stack my money up, then go back to school the next semester. But during this time, Like, I just had a lot of time to reflect. I never had so much time to myself, so much free time. And I started reading books, and then I did some research into Brazil. That's my first travel out the country, Rio de Janeiro.
So it wasn't Colombia, it was Brazil. That's dope.
Rio de Janeiro.
That's dope.
That was back in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It was my first trip out the country, and it really opened my eyes, and it really started the wave, because, like, you know, dealing here in America is a whole bunch of bullshit. You already know.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get straight to it about that too.
So it's just, honestly, and when I went to Brazil, I actually never banged any chicks when I was in Brazil. I was on some straight tourist shit.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even on that. I wasn't even thinking like that at all. Like, I was really just like, man, I just want to get out of here. I want to go to another country. I was looking at, like, pictures of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful. I'm like, man, I want to go.
I've never been to Brazil yet. My man had been to Brazil back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to everybody in Brazil.
And it really opened my eyes to a new culture, new things, and especially the women, beautiful, gorgeous, and it was just like a whole new experience. And it's really like, once you leave the country, man, it's really a culture shock. It's like a night and day difference. Like, it's a completely different universe. Like, It's not, you can't even compare the two. It's so different in every way, from the language, the culture, the people, the weather. Every single thing is different. The way they drive, the way everything is just different. And it was a complete culture shock. And once I cried on the way back. While I was on the plane, I cried.
From Brazil back to the States. Okay.
I cried on my way back. It was just like, man, it was just so amazing. And I got back home. I was in school, and I was working at Amazon.
Yeah.
The weekend shift. I was working at Amazon during the weekend. I was going to school during the week.
Yeah.
And I got back, and next thing you know, I'm back at Amazon, for goodness sake.
Damn, after seeing all that.
After seeing Brazil. And literally, I got a tattoo on my very first day. I got a tattoo on my arm.
Dope.
Literally,
dope.
As soon as I landed, I got a tattoo, my very first tattoo.
That's dope.
As soon as I landed in Brazil. And it really just opened my eyes, it pulled a trigger in me. Like, I put that shit on my credit card. I planned this shit months in advance, put it on my credit card, working through the summer. By the time the trip came, I already paid the shit off.
Yeah.
So, and it really opened my eyes, and it got me in that mode of thinking. It's like, man, what can I do?
Yeah.
Because for me, man, I'm not trying to, the way my brain works, I'm not trying to go overseas for a weekend. I'm not trying to go for a week. I'm trying to do this shit forever. Like, I'm trying to do this shit forever. I'm not trying to be tied down to America. I want to be free, able to go anywhere and everywhere I want to go.
Hey.
So it got me in that mode, that entrepreneur spirit. I started reading books, and next thing you know, I started my own online business. I was doing e-commerce, drop shipping.
Yeah.
Drop shipping, e-commerce, selling drop shipping t-shirts, products, anything e-commerce. And I got into that rabbit hole of learning about marketing, learning about business, and I was making good money. I was making on average about $3,000 a month.
And this is in Florida or Indiana?
That's while I was in Indiana.
Okay, cool.
But I traveled back and forth from Florida to Indiana because my whole family lives in Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm always back and forth from Florida to Indiana, Florida to Indiana.
Okay. So you did Brazil. You left from Indiana. You saved up some bread. You went to Brazil, culture shock. Totally night and day. Everything was different. Then you had to come back to the crib and realize this wasn't it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I checked your page out. My man Page is busting. He done been to a lot of places. So before we get to Colombia, what was your second place that you went to? Because I seen you been to a lot of places, dog. You know, was after Brazil, was it Colombia?
No, it was after Brazil, it was Dominican Republic.
Shout out to the Dominican Republic. Y'all know I fuck with the Dominican Republic. I've been to La Ramona. I've been to Amber Cove like 2-3 times. Shout out to the DR, you know what I'm saying? Where did you go?
That's when I was really on my tricking phase. Like, I was really It was I went there strictly for the hoes.
Yeah.
In 1 week, 7 days, 7 girls.
All right, so check this out. When you went to Brazil, you wasn't thinking about the females. You was just trying to get away.
I was just on some straight tourist. I did just straight tourist shit.
Right.
I wasn't even on. I didn't know. I didn't even know about any of that shit. Any of that world. I was just on some straight tourist sightseeing, just exploring.
Yeah. So then, when you went to the DR, was you thinking like, I just want to hook up with chicks, or are you like looking for a female to like be with?
Nah, it was a straight hookup.
Straight hookup. Did you get hear a reputation about it?
Yeah, I heard. That's when, like, that's why I did my research and hearing about this. The black sector of YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about this shit. I'm like, whoa! I was in fucking Brazil. I didn't know about this fucking shit. I didn't know about any of this shit, and I was just there.
Yeah.
Then I went down the rabbit hole. Then they talked about DR, Dominican Republic. And then I booked the trip. I mean, I was making money online. Business was booming, bro. I was making money online.
So how long did you stay out there?
Just for a week. Then I went there several times. I've been to DR several times.
Okay.
And it's always like a week at a time. A week at a time.
And you had a ball, had a good time.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So did you have a better time in Brazil or DR?
I like Brazil. I love Colombia.
Yeah.
But I don't like to put Colombian women on a pedestal because you gotta go to Brazil. Brazil everything is its own category. Colombia is its own category. Brazil is its own category, but Brazil is a different animal. Like the energy there is way different. Yeah. Like literally, it was crazy. Like I was on Lapa and literally in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Drums and maracas. You don't even need a club. People in the middle of the street.
They get it cracking.
Drums and maracas.
And everybody dancing and doing their thing.
Till the sun come up.
Yeah.
They don't need a club. Yeah. They don't need anything in the middle of the fucking street. These people is straight. All they got is one guy, 2 people.
Yeah.
Drum and maracas. And they singing and dancing. Yeah. Turned up. Like the energy there is like on another level.
And plus like when you go to like DR in Brazil or maybe even Colombia, the languages are all different, right?
Yeah.
So is it the same Spanish in Colombia that it is in DR?
In DR they talk faster. Their Spanish is faster. They talk real fast.
Yeah.
Versus Colombia is more but it depends. Like different parts of Colombia, you go more towards the coast in Cartagena.
Yeah.
They talk faster. Like the Spanish is faster, and their accent is different.
Yeah. Shout out to Cartagena. I'm gonna be out there soon. I'm jumping on the cruise from Royal Caribbean to Cartagena. I'm gonna check it out for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, even in Bogota, like even like different parts of Colombia, like the Spanish is different. They got like an accent, like different type of accents. Like, yeah. But it's different. Like they speak faster, more. The Spanish is like that Spanish in like Dominican Republic.
So how did you talk to people in Brazil if you didn't know Portuguese?
I didn't speak any. I had used Google Translator.
Google Translator was your best friend.
Yeah, I mean, but even then, I was just like doing my own thing. But translate like a translator, but. Like, don't be afraid to just go out and just explore. Like, so, like, you can do so much shit without talking to people, man. You can go to a restaurant, you can do all kinds of shit and not say a word to nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
and people still like understand, like, you know, and show you love without talking to them.
Yeah, but Portuguese is its own language. Even though over time I learned Spanish, like Portuguese is a whole nother language.
Yeah, yeah. So, what made you make the move to Colombia? What was your first time coming to Colombia?
Because I just did my research. It was like digital nomad cities, like best cities for digital nomads. I was making money online. So I'm like, I'm not anchored. I'm not anchored to anything. Like I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have to call in anywhere. I'm free.
So when you came to Colombia, did you leave and go back, or?
Nah, my original plan was to stay in Colombia. My first time here was to stay for 3 to 6 months off the rip. I was gonna stay for 6 months.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a week thing. You knew you was gonna be here.
No, I knew I was gonna be here.
And when
I was gonna be here. It was cheap. I did my research. The cost of living is cheap. Rent is cheap. Everything's cheap. Beautiful women. It's a great city. So I'm like, let me just go for 3 to 6 months and just work online. And that was the plan.
So when you got to Colombia, did you know Spanish? Like
no,
a little bit?
Zero Spanish.
Zero Spanish.
I took group classes. I had a private tutor, and that was living here. Like I actually failed Spanish in high school.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I failed Spanish. Yeah. But when I got here, like it's better if you're gonna learn a language. It's easier to learn the language in a foreign country because you have no choice but to speak it. Everywhere you go, you gotta speak Spanish. It's all around you, no matter what. You got no choice. And plus, I had the group classes and private tutors. And still, it took me a long time. It took me a good 2 years before I really got the hang of it.
So when you came here, you had the intentions like, I'm going to learn Spanish. I am here. I need to learn Spanish.
I took salsa classes. I immersed myself in the culture. Like it was. I'm traveling. Like I told, fuck the U.S. man. Like, I made the commitment from the beginning. Like I'm going, and I'm trying to build bases. It's all about building bases for me. For me, when I go overseas, I'm networking, and I'm trying to build a base to where I have a good network, and I can just leave. And when I'm back in the States, and I want to go somewhere, I have a base. I have people. I have a network that I can call. I got people I can meet up with, a network that I can just go in and pick up like nothing happened.
Facts. Hey, real quick, like the video. If you haven't subscribed right now, subscribe. It's your boy Passport Dog. It's your boy Prince Lucky Cruising with Prince. Hey, and my man got a wild story. Y'all already see him. Been to Brazil, couple spots in the DR. Then finally made that move right here to Colombia. My man took classes. How long did it take you to fully understand and comprehend Spanish?
Still to this day, I'm like,
you're learning.
It's a lifelong process, bro. Language is life, bro. Like it's a lifelong lesson. Like,
but when people talk, you understand it.
Yeah, I can understand everything. I can have basic conversations, and it took me really 2 years to where I was like to feel like, oh, now I'm on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you was in Colombia for 2 years, and then you was just basically learning the language. You know what I'm saying? Now you feel comfortable with it. You can have conversations with different people and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna come to Colombia and you gonna stay here for like 3 months or anything further, I suggest you go take some real classes. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that expensive either.
Yeah. How much was it?
Like you get a private tutor, what, $300? That's $80 for a week. Private lessons, like 2 to 3 hours a day.
Okay.
For a whole week.
Okay. And that really helps you a lot.
Yeah. You need to learn the language. Like, if you want to you want to go somewhere, you got the language. Learning the language opens up doors.
Facts. And see, that's the problem that I got right now. Because I'm in Colombia, and y'all know, even though I don't been here 6 to 7 times, I really don't know the language. You know, I know a couple of words here and there just from being here. Passport teaching me a couple of words, me using a couple of apps and finding out things. But like the importance of me learning Spanish, like I really don't got that ambition or that drive because I'm still in the States right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you know you're gonna come here, you really got to get in the shit. And if you plan on like interacting with people, you know, because how many percent out of 100 do you think know English?
Zero. 1%. Like it's rare. It's rare. If somebody speaks English, I'm shocked.
Yeah, or they're a foreigner, or not a foreigner. Like
or if a Colombian and they're Colombian and they speak English, I'm shocked.
Yeah,
because it's rare. It's not common at all.
Yeah, so I use Google Translator everywhere I go. You know, if I don't got Passport with me, like I get anxiety. Because I know when I come out here, nobody know what the hell I'm talking about. Maybe a couple of words, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. I suggest you learn Spanish if you're gonna come to Colombia. I suggest you learn Portuguese if you're gonna go to Brazil. Get the language down pat. especially if you're trying to interact with people or girls, you know what I'm saying, going to these clubs, just understanding what people are saying around you.
Yeah, man, it's a respect thing. Like when you speak Spanish, people respect you. Like when you don't speak Spanish, they don't respect you. They it's like, even you could be a rocket scientist. You don't speak Spanish, they gonna treat you dumb as hell.
Damn. Yeah, and they'll get over on you.
Yeah, and they motherfuckers will be plotting in your face. You don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's you need to learn the language, or a little bit. Like, you need to know the basics.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta have the basics down.
Hey, y'all heard my man say it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have the basics down. So check this out, Passport. What was the immediate differences that you seen from Indiana, Florida, Colombia?
It's night and day, bro.
Explain that. Go into depth with that.
Night and day difference. Number one, I really hate Florida, Indiana, because I was born in Florida. And imagine going from Florida to Indiana, and I was just a kid, and your mom tells you you're moving.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
you got no choice.
So I was born in Florida, and going from Florida to Indiana is a dramatic difference. It's cold, blizzards. I never saw snow before. Yeah. Like, it's a dramatic difference. It's more country.
Yeah.
I hate Indiana. I hate it.
And y'all know I'm from Chicago. I'm only like 2 hours away from where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So it was the Midwest, basically. You know what I'm saying?
I hate Indiana with a passion. I don't like that place.
Yeah.
I never did.
So something right now that's going on big on the internet is specifically black men. A lot of other races are coming out here because they think that submission is here. They like Latinas, that they give them a tribe that they want to be with, and the odds are better when they come to a place like this, you know. But for black men right now, it seems like everybody is coming to Colombia trying to find them a Colombian girl.
Number one, you gotta learn the language. Number two, you gotta freaking live out here. Like, you gotta live here. Like, you gotta be here for a while, at least a long time.
So you can't come here for like 4 or 5 days and try to meet somebody.
4 or 5 days, you're not gonna build no type of relationship in a week.
And especially if you don't know what nobody's talking about. If you don't know Spanish.
Some people want the magic pill. Like, I know.
The magic pill.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I know people. America sucks, man.
Yeah,
everybody knows it. America sucks. The women are horrible. Everything's horrible. The cost of everything is just downhill in America.
Well, I would say with the women especially. You know what I'm saying? They so entitled and things like that. You know, it make it hard for
the fat ones are entitled.
Yeah, like just because you got a career and making a certain amount of money, you think you're entitled to something. You know what I'm saying? And not even willing to improve yourself. So that's the crazy thing.
So you got that, and I know it sucks. I live in America, bro. I know it sucks.
Yeah.
But people want the magic pill. Oh, I'm just gonna go to Colombia and I'm just gonna.
And it don't happen like that.
It's just gonna happen like that. Oh, yeah, bro. No, you gotta assimilate yourself in the culture. If you want a decent girl, like me, I have endless options.
Yeah.
Like I got a whole girlfriend, and I don't have time to bang her because I'm banging other chicks. Like
it's like a cup of coffee, like you said.
It's like sex out here. Especially the culture. Like to get sex is like a cup of coffee. You want sex, you literally just walk outside.
Tell us about that. So is it a difference, like just because they walk outside and it's available, are they interested in you though?
It's a case by case basis, and depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Like if you, it's a case by case basis, but they're very, in general and on average, the women are very friendly, they're easygoing, and they don't need that much, bro. They're very satisfied with very little. Like the bar here is not that high. Like if you look at these, I want you to come to Colombia, and I know you think the girls are hot, but I want you to look at the guy. Like you see these bad chicks, right?
Yeah.
But look at the guy that they're with. This guy is usually broke, no money, he's ugly. Like the standard here is not that high.
Yeah. But the average female is fine.
But the average, everybody got a bad bitch. Everybody got a bad chick. You could be a taxi driver, you got a baddie. You could be a construction worker, you got a baddie. You could be a CEO, you got a baddie. On average, all these chicks is bad.
Yeah.
They're all beautiful on average.
But you know what I've been noticing though? A lot of these Colombian women got BBLs, fake tits. They look like Barbie dolls. I don't want to say fake tits.
Yeah, big Barbie dolls.
They got their breasts done.
Perfect definition.
They look like Barbie dolls. You know what I'm saying? The stomach flat as a fucking iron board. Like everybody just walking around like this.
Colombia is one of the biggest plastic surgery capitals for breasts, BBLs, like you said, veneers, even stuff like veneers.
Yeah, got me smiling right now.
Work, medical. When it comes to like medical care,
yeah,
Colombia is one of the biggest hubs for all of that. That and Brazil is one of the biggest plastic surgery capitals in the world.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, and it's crazy because like out of 10, 5 people walking around looking like Barbie dolls. It's amazing. It's mind blowing.
Yeah, they all bad. Like you can't go wrong here. On average, they all bad. Like I said, you could be a taxi driver, you got a baddie. You could be a construction worker, you got a baddie. You could be a CEO, you got a baddie. Because they all bad.
Yeah.
They all bad.
So let me ask you this, right? In America, right, it's a lot of racism going on. And people are prejudiced of skin colors and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, check me out. You know, and a lot of Latina women, the majority of Latina women, white women, Asian women, they want nothing to do with a brother. Like you'll find some out there, but it's the minority. It's like not enough. You know what I mean? It's looked at like taboo damn near.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but out here in Colombia, do you ever experience racism? And do you ever experience like the girls don't like you because you a certain color?
Nah, man, bro. This thing is an American thing. This doesn't exist out here. It's not. I never once felt black. Not one time.
Yeah.
Not one time have I felt like people are discriminating against me or this or that at all. Not 0%.
Yeah.
So it's like, but at the same time, because like the black people overseas tend to be one of the most poorest people. Like they're the most low class people. So, but you're American, like it's different. Like, but at the same time, bro, 0%, like 0% racism.
So no racism through males or the older population. No racism through the girls. They gonna love you, like you for you, right? Not because I got this kid that look like this.
It's not a racism thing. When you go overseas, it's more classism. It's like you got money or you don't got money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You got money or you don't got money.
Yeah.
Whether you're white, black, whatever. You got money or you don't got money. That's all it is.
All right, so switching off the girls real quick, how do you think somebody on a normal can come out here and make money? If they was thinking about going to Medellin and staying for 3 months, 6 months, staying for a year, trying to move out here permanently, how can somebody make money in this society?
That's a loaded question. Making money out here. There's many ways to make money out here. Actually, Colombia is the land of opportunity. But you want to make USD. You don't want to be making pesos, bro. You don't want to make pesos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, you don't want to make money out here.
So basically, like, for example, somebody can do like telemarketing or work for a company at home from a US company and get money like that online.
The magic number of making minimum wage out here, I say the magic number is $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's $100 a day. If you can manage to make $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year, some people can do even less with that. But that's like a good baseline.
So do you think most of the people in Colombia are making $36,000?
The Colombians, no.
Right.
They're not making $200 a month.
But let's not get it wrong. I don't see a couple Benzes and nice cars riding around through here. Somebody getting some money.
Yeah, but On average, it's a very poor country. Like people are not making money. Let me tell you something. Colombia is its own category with its own rules. Like people don't make money here. I talk to a lot of locals. Yeah. People, it's not, when you get a job here in Colombia, it's not about the actual salary you make at the job. It's about the bribe. It's a very corrupt country. Like, it's about the bribe. If you work in immigration, if you work as a police officer, as all kind of shit, the money is not about the salary you make. It's about the bribes you can get.
Okay, so listen, check this out. I know you got guys like Kevin Samuels. You got guys like Fresh and Fit, Alpha Male Strategies, Steph is Cole. You got a lot of manosphere people out here on the internet right now, and Colombia is coming up constantly, and they're comparing the Colombian girls to the American girls. So can you give us the mindset of your opinion of what an American girl is and your opinion of what a Colombian girl is?
American women are just entitled. They want, I say the perfect thing I can describe every American woman, they want everything and give nothing. They want it all but not give anything at all. And it's just the whole independent thing. It's very toxic. The whole culture itself is toxic. And out here, women are just, it's very common. Honestly, you'll see a lot of older women. I mean, younger women with an older guy. I actually know the owner of a shop. Right? He owns like a little corner store. He was just a couple days ago, 74 years old on a date with a 17-year-old.
74.
74, and that's very, 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 very common here. Like old man, young, hot chick is very, very, very common. Like these women, but bro, I'm telling you, look at the guy. Like you see these hot chicks, but look at the guy. These guys don't have anything. Like these guys, a lot of these guys are broke. They don't have anything, and yet these women are mating with them. Like everybody's mating with everybody's coupling up with each other. These women, it's not American. Don't bring that American mindset here. Like
facts.
These people are very satisfied with very little, and I like that. They don't want much. They're very satisfied with very little.
Yeah.
And they like the base. They're very simple people, and they like the basic life. So that's another thing. Like American women are very capitalistic and opportunistic. And
you think it got anything to do with feminism?
Yeah.
Check this out. It's a question that I got for you. Has feminism hit Colombia? That's a
very, I don't know what to say about that. Like, it's just the culture itself is different. Like, American culture and Colombian culture is different. Like, from the jump. Like, these women, they're Catholic, they're very liberal too. At the same time, they're very liberal. But as far as like that American mindset, that, you know what I mean, it's not here. Not that much. It is here, but not that much. Actually, I would say Colombian women are just not that smart. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, yo, these women, they're not that smart. They're not that smart, and that's the only thing that's going for us. Because if they were smart enough, they would have been took over the world. OnlyFans. These women are fine as hell. Yeah. They would have been took over, but they're not. They're just not that smart.
How about they don't have the opportunities?
And that too. And it's just, I don't know how to explain this. It's just, they're very simple people at the end of the day. They don't need that much to be sad. It doesn't take, you don't have to do the most to make them happy. You can give them so little and they'll be happy with it. Yeah. They'll be grateful, happy. Like I went and took my girl, I went and took her to Central, bought her spent $50 on a top, pants, and shoes. Bro, I'm gonna be banged just because I spent $50 on her on a little outfit. I'm gonna be begging her for the next 6 months.
So check this out. I hear when you deal with a Colombian girl, a Colombian woman, I should say, when you deal with Colombian women that you're not only dealing with them, you're dealing with their family at the same time.
Yeah, they're very family oriented. That's it. That's another thing. They're very too family oriented, you can say. Like they literally everywhere they go, they with their family. They go to the club with their goddamn mom, family. They everywhere they go, they're very family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And like honestly, like you meet a Colombian girl, it's like you actually meet the parents very fast in the relationship.
Do they accept you?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I never had
some
an issue.
kind of value to them or something.
I never had an issue,
Right.
but they're extremely family oriented, and you're gonna meet the brother, mom. You're gonna meet everybody real quick in a relationship. You get in a relationship with these chicks,
Yeah.
you're gonna end up meeting the whole family real quick. Like, and it's nothing. Like they're really family oriented.
Okay. So this is where it's going to turn around at. You know what I'm saying? You definitely don't want to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Check this out right now. You know, shout out to Jose Cuervo. We drinking on Jose Cuervo mixed with a little ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? We're smoking on some Tropicana haze. You know what I'm saying? Real good shit, fly shit. Got my man Passport. Like the video, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So let's switch the subject up. I hear that it's a dangerous place to be at. I hear Colombia is a dangerous place to be at.
It's more dangerous in America than it is here. You ain't gonna hear about school shootings out here. But at the same time, these things do happen. But it's not that common out here. But people hear one headline, one story, the news. Oh my God, somebody got robbed. Oh my God, somebody got drugs. And you think
it's happening back and forth.
It's happening back and forth every second. Every second somebody get robbed. Or I got people that got robbed. I got people that got drugged. I even got a friend that got shot. And still, I think this is one of the most safest places I ever been. I can go. I can't speak for everybody. I can go anywhere and everywhere. I can go central. I can go to the hood. I can go everywhere and dress no matter how I'm dressed, and I don't have an issue. I don't have a problem. Right. People are actually very friendly. People are very easygoing, but it's just don't be a fool. Period.
So how do you think people get got? Because what we're trying to do is avoid people from getting got. You getting game right here. That's what you getting when you fucking with Prince Lucky and Passport. You getting game. How can we help people from getting got?
It's just don't be too flashy, bro. Like that flashy culture doesn't exist out here. I know people, bro. You go in the club, I know people. They got all kinds of money. You got more money than you can probably imagine. They're not in the club throwing money.
And that's the difference with America. In America, y'all throwing y'all assets.
This is not a thing in Colombia. This is not a thing at all.
Yeah.
People got hella money, bro. People got all kind, bro. More money than freaking Bill Gates out here, bro. People is loaded, rich, and they're not out here flashy. They don't draw attention to themselves, even though they got it. And that's another thing. People draw that. People can't help it. Honestly, people can't help it. Some people get lost in the sauce, and they're just wilding. They're just wilding. But it's just on some real shit. It's just the people you deal with. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, you get drugged. People getting drugged. A random ass Tinder girl.
How do you get drugged?
Normally, there's usually they put something in your drink, but there's another thing they blow shit. I got a friend, they blew shit in your face, and next thing you know, you out.
Yeah.
But so, it's usually something in a drink.
Yeah. So basically, you can't leave your drink item because it's some people out here that see you as a lick and take advantage of you. You understand what I'm saying? They will take advantage of your ass, and they see that you got a little something, especially if you're inviting them into your place that you laying your head down at. You got to think about this. You know what I'm saying? Everything that shine ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people out there that get on your ass. So you got to be careful with your drink. You got to keep your shit to yourself. Because somebody will sprinkle some shit in there and turn you to a fucking zombie. I heard it's called scopolamine.
Scopolamine?
The devil's breath.
Yeah. Scopolamine. Yeah, you put it in your drink, you put it sometimes they blow it in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the main thing. And yeah, it's the main thing is the drink and random. It's just watch the company you keep. You know, keep the vibe check. Like, you know, I don't know. People, I can't explain it. Because at the same time, you can do everything right. You can do everything right. You can do everything right and still get got. And it's just, you just gotta watch it. You gotta be mindful. You gotta learn how to read people. Like, just vibe check their energy. Like, don't just
go.
Don't get lost in the sauce. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you know, and we don't want to scare people. We're not trying to scare people. We just trying to alert y'all. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? But
it's not as common as you think. It's not. People think, oh, I'm gonna get drugged, bro. It's not as common as you think. But these things do happen.
Yeah.
But it's not that common. It's still safe. I feel safer than ever here.
So basically, if you come out here flashy, if you come out here with that American mindset or wherever you from mindset that's different than Colombia, and you're gonna be noticed, you know, some of us gonna get on your ass,
bro. Being flashy, period. Like, bro.
And that's kind of like anywhere.
Anywhere, bro. The cops might be the ones to try to get money out your ass off of bribes and shit. You being flashy and shit. It's not even gangsters, girls, bro. Anybody, and everybody. You being flashy out here. You a walking lick. Don't be a walking lick out here.
So I heard this video that you said. I don't know what happened to it. You took it down. You know what I'm saying? But I know you probably put it back up. But I think it made a lot of sense that you said that our black men, I don't know, like balling too much out here and fucking shit up, you know. And I was thinking, like, what is it that you said? You was like, people are prisoners to lleras Park.
Yeah, people. I mean, you guys get out here. Lleras Park is lit. I'm not gonna lie. But you gotta understand, Poblado in Medellin, Colombia is literally another country. The way the Colombians think, Poblado, Calle Days, Parque Lleras is literally a whole nother country outside of the whole Colombia. Mm-hmm. The entire Colombia is different from Poblado. Poblado is its own category. Like, it's a completely different universe to Colombians. Like, it's very Americanized. It's a tourist sector.
Yeah.
It's very Americanized, but it's literally, compared to the rest of the entire Medellin, Colombia, it's literally its own country.
Yeah. I got a couple more questions for you. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I appreciate you coming through the channel, dropping some game, you know what I'm saying? I think the people out there can take this and use this, you know, and learn from it, you know what I'm saying? One of the things that I heard you say during the interview was you would see like an older man, like 60-some years old with a 17-year-old. So I found out that the legal age limit in Colombia was 13, 14.
Let me tell you, as a foreigner, for Colombians, this applies to Colombians. As a Colombian, you ain't gonna get a fucking, I know too many women 15 years old with a kid and got pregnant. As a Colombian, nothing's gonna happen to you. Nothing. But as an American, they will get your ass.
They'll get on your ass.
They'll get your ass. British passport, American passport, they'll come after you.
Yeah.
For that underage, but it doesn't apply to other Colombians.
True. You know
so watch it.
Yeah, definitely be on it.
They got different rules for different people.
Yeah. One of the last questions that I got, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate you how you're doing this, you know what I'm saying? Give the people out there just step-by-step rules if you want to come to Colombia and move to Colombia and be a citizen in Colombia. What can they do? If they watching this video and like, you know what? That's what I want to do. Tell these people out there how they can come to Colombia, Medellin, and live a good life in the Garden of Eden.
To be a citizen everybody's situation is different everywhere, and there's all kind of visas out there you can get But you really want to be a citizen out here, you really gotta buy property. You gotta. Honestly, everybody's situation is different, and I suggest you talk to like a lawyer or a counselor based on your specific situation. But there's all kinds of visas you can get to stay here longer, from student visas. I'm working. How I stay here longer? I'm working with a charity organization, and by me, it's really a loophole. By me working with this charity organization, I get a visa, but that's really a case-by-case basis based on your situation. But you want to live out here permanently, you really need to buy some property and make it official.
Is property cheap?
Yeah, it is cheap, but there's like a threshold for the visa situation. You can get a property for $50,000, $90,000, from as low as you can get good. I know good apartments you can get for like as low as $40,000. Really good apartment, good view, nice area.
When I came here and I came through customs, before he stamped my passport, he was like, "Okay, 90 days." So you got 90 days to stay here.
You got 90 days and you can renew it. So in total, 6 months total off just a tourist visa. But you could, there's a million routes. But depending on your situation, there's retirement visas. I know a lot of people in the military, they get pensions and stuff, they can get that kind of visa. It's really a case-by-case basis. But 6 months, you got 6 months here off your.
So it's not 3 months, it's 6 months.
In total, like you can renew it and get 6 months. So
okay,
3 months, then you have to renew it and you can get 6 months.
And then after that, you gotta go back out the country for a couple of days and you can come back.
Until the next calendar year. You get 6 months every calendar year.
This is the game that I'm talking about. You wouldn't get this shit nowhere else this raw. You're not gonna get this shit nowhere else this raw. Passport, dog, IG.
Instagram, passport dog, YouTube, passport dog, hit me up, book a tour if you ever in Medellin.
Yeah, cruising with Prince.
Get a drink, man. Baby, these chicks, man, they hot. I take you to all the spots, everywhere from the hood to the penthouse.
Yeah, and I can vouch for that. I'm vouching for that. Every time I come out here, I fuck with my man.
Since the very beginning, man.
Yeah, I check up on him even when I'm not coming out here. You know what I'm saying? I see my man Instagram is lit. You know what I'm saying? It make me just think like, damn, I wish I was out there. Going through the shit that you go through in America, it's a totally different thing. And this video really for them brothers out there. You know, this video for everybody, but especially them brothers. There's none but love out here.
Like, yeah, brothers need to travel more, man. Like, we late to the game, bro. White people been doing this shit, bro.
Yeah.
They've been doing this shit. We late to the game.
And it's like a melting pot. It's all kind of people around. You know, and you see some people that look just like us, but they really Afro-Latinos.
Yeah.
And they don't know English. You know what I'm saying? But you would think when you walk up on them that they know they know English. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
White people all over the world, man. We all over the world. We in the Caribbean. We hella bro. More black people in Brazil than America, man. Yeah. Like we all over the globe.
Yeah, I encourage my brothers out there to get off the block. Get off the block. Get out the streets. Go do something else. A passport don't cost nothing but $95. That's what y'all don't know.
It's more expensive. Some people, like in America, they vacation in America. It's like, oh, let me go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go to California. Oh, let me go to Florida, New York.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that.
It's cheaper. The flight is probably more expensive from New York to California than from here to go here.
Hey, facts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, facts. It's been a blast talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Respect, none but love. I fuck with you the long way. My nigga for life. You know what I'm saying? Come to Colombia. This is where it's at, Medellin. Don't forget to fucking book a tour. And please, everybody out there, please check this out. Stop watching my motherfucking videos and not subscribing. We out. Another good one.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your Carnival Director, Prince Lucky. I'd like to welcome everybody aboard the Carnival 420. Now, we got a lot of things in store for y'all today. We got high time bingo at 12 o'clock. We having a smoke out on the Lido deck at 11. Bring your own weed because you know this shit ain't free, you heard me? Bring all your rum runners to deck 3 and try not to get your ass in deck 0. Y'all know about deck 0, right?
Lately I've been cruising around the world. Subscribing, you can come into my world. Know you gon' get high when you with me. Go a lot of places you should see. And my rum runner filled up. Got my blunt rolled up. Got my bank charged up. You ready? Yeah. Cruising with Prince World. TSA, smell my weed, you know I got that pack on me. Riding on the carnival and smoking out my balcony. I get dope on every port, I can stop through any port. They recognize my merchandise and give me what I'm asking for. I ain't never get caught, if you did that's your fault. Copy me and do it sloppily, you watch the wrong blog. We cruising with Prince World, something like a family. Float the space from off the Lido high, it ain't no gravity. I've been cruising around the world. Subscribing, you can come into my world. Know you gon' get high when you with me. Go a lot of places you should see. And my rum runner filled up. Got my blunt rolled up. Got my bank charged up. You ready? Yeah, cruising with Prince World.
Okay, it's your cruise director, Prince Lucky, and I hope you guys had a good day out there in port. We got a lot of fun things in store for you this evening. Tonight, 8 o'clock, stoners only at the